10 Simpsons predictions that have not happened yet but could. The Simpsons had been predicting the Russian invasion of Ukraine since 1998, believe it or not. And if you watch the Simpsons series, you know their unique ability to predict the future, and often in a creepy way close to reality. The Simpsons series has other potential scenarios on hold that have not come true yet, and we've gathered them hope to some of them don't turn out to be true. Number 1, colonization of Mars. It hasn't happened yet, but apparently they are already looking for people who will be willing to live on Mars. In fact, SpaceX is planning to send people to Mars, but we don't know how feasible it will be. Number 2, a female president. It will happen at some point. It didn't happen with Hillary Clinton, but America will at some point have a woman president. The episode itself, Bart to the Future, has already made an accurate prediction about a Trump presidency. The allegations focus on Kamala Harris because of the fragile health of the current president of the United States. Number 3, a robot takeover, that is AI technology. Another Simpsons prediction is about technology and robots, and while it's similar to the prediction about mass automation, it's much more ominous. This prediction was made in the episode Itchy and Scratchy Land, which aired in 1994. The family visits Itchy and Scratchy Land, which is essentially a theme park based heavily on Disneyland. The theme park is filled with itchy and scratchy robots who are peaceful at first but eventually go berserk and killing anyone they see. And what this episode implies is the eventual singularity of artificial intelligence. For those who don't know, the singularity is the rapid development of artificial intelligence up to and beyond the point where it will be on par with human intelligence. There are many theories about what will happen when machines become smarter than us, but one of the darkest is the prediction that machines will exterminate humans because they see us as a threat to them. Number 4, environmental disaster on an extremely large scale. The Simpsons movie talked about a lot of really weird stuff. One of those things that really stands out is the center theme for the film, a large-scale environmental disaster that forces the country to quarantine Springfield by placing a giant bubble over the city. The bubble thing is a bit outrageous as a script, but the piece on environmental disaster may be closer than we think. Companies are becoming more and more careless in the way they do business, and this is having a significant impact on our lives, as well as the environment in which we live. At this point, we all know that global warming is a reality and a huge human-caused issue. Number 5, the dangers of virtual reality. One of the creepiest episodes of The Simpsons dealt with the subject of virtual reality. What the Simpsons foresaw are the dangers of overusing technology, virtual reality. The episode was in one of the newer seasons of the series, which aired October 2nd, 2016. And it was titled Friends and Family. In this episode, the whole town goes crazy with the new virtual reality headset. Bad things start to happen as a result of this, like people getting hit by cars because they're walking around with their headphones on in the street. Eventually, people fall so much in love with the artificial reality that they lose touch with the real world, completely cut off from what's around them. Okay, that's not so unlikely. Number 6, Ivanka, 2028. In one episode, it shows Donald Trump's daughter, Ivanka Trump, as a candidate for the presidency of the United States. She's quite popular in America as well as in the business world, having taken on much of Donald Trump's business management with remarkable success. Number 7, mind control through music. Some people said the episode featuring mind control through music was one of the scariest things they'd ever seen. It definitely gives you the creeps. We are referring to the episode titled New Kids on the Bletch, that aired in 2001. The plot involved Bart, Milhouse, Nelson, and Ralph joining a brand new boy band called the Party Posse. However, the band is actually a U.S. Navy psychological scheme to bombard children with subliminal messages. And their song Drop the Bomb was the chorus, Ivan Ait Nyat, which is, of course, join the Navy in reverse. it could be heading towards a world where mainstream music affects the brain. And let's make us do things subconsciously. Who knows? Number 8, suppression of green energy. This forecast is for the solar-powered vehicles. In the episode Paths to Glory, Lisa Simpson invents a solar vehicle with which she participates in a roller derby and is inches away from victory when a daft balloon blocks the sun, reducing her speed to 0 just before she crosses the finish line. The townspeople gather around the disappointed girl, pointing and laughing at her utter failure. But is there a darker, more complex theme at play here? What are we seeing is the success of an alternative green and renewable form of energy being sabotaged by a balloon owned by a large corporate entity, Duff Beer. Could this symbolize the ongoing suppression of green energy by corporate interests in the past and continuing into the future in our world? Could there one day be a functional solar-powered vehicle that will be suppressed by big business and oil? Number 9, 3D projection technology. While the Simpsons have proven time and again that they can predict major world events, the election of certain presidents and even celebrity deaths, perhaps one of the things they predict most accurately is the advent of new technology. In the past, they have already predicted the appearance of devices such as smartwatches and many other gadgets, but one of the things they predicted many years ago that is just now starting to gain momentum is 3D projection technology. The prediction was presented in the episode Bart in the Future, which aired in the year 2000. And in the episode, we see a vision of Bart watching Itchy and Scratchy through a new form of media, a holographic projection that actually interacts with its surroundings, spraying holographic blood all over Bart's walls. Number 10, mass automation. Another technology prediction is something that so many people, especially factory workers, are already extremely worried about: mass automation. For those of you who don't know what this refers to, it basically means creating robots to do jobs that humans once did. Everyone who works in the fast food industry, the automotive industry, and many other fields of work will find themselves completely unemployed. And experts today say it's only a matter of time before that happens. The Simpsons predicted this back in 2012 and featured the ever-scheming Mr. Burns creating a robot workforce to replace his less skilled human employees. The only person left in the entire power plant is Homer Simpson. Could this actually happen? You may be ordering your Big Mac from a robot sooner than you think. Already people in some industries are starting to fear being replaced by robots. And this is from Pendapostum. I've translated this for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.